Alright, hello everyone, how's it going? This is Chris Rozier, of course, and Mikey Allstar here. Today we have another updates video. Oh yeah! So, July is coming up really soon, so I figured it's time to talk about some updates with the channel, yeah. So what's been going on, we got a few topics here to talk about, so let's go ahead and dive right in, shall we? I just gotta say, not really going to be talking about audio dramas this time. We've got a few coming up. We've got Angela Fearless coming up, which is going to be very exciting. I'm working on, we're going to be starting to edit Daredevil soon, and I'm working on a Venom script as well. So we got some more Spider-Man coming up too, got some Ghost Rider, got a whole lot of cool, fun stuff coming up on the Audio Anomaly channel. So I just wanted to throw that out there, but we're not here to talk about Audio Anomaly, we're here to talk about Lego Anomaly. So anyways, first up, here we have Men on the Moon, of course represented by Pink himself. So Men on the Moon has been going pretty well. I've been sort of taking my time with it, so sorry, if the videos aren't coming out as fast as they used to, because really wanted to make sure that this season is as strong as it can be, because it's the last season. Season 5 is the final season of Men on the Moon, in case you didn't notice. I've been talking about it for a while, but I can confirm it is the last season. Does that mean that there won't be a revival one day? Who knows, man? Who knows what the future may hold? If I have a story that I like a lot, maybe there will be a chance, but it's gonna be gone for a while. It's gonna, you may see the characters pop up here and there and everything, who knows if there'll be like another like movie type video, because the first one was a movie and then got the series. But just know that yeah, this is an end for the Men on the Moon. So who knows what will happen in the end, besides me. There are 5 episodes left, so I sort of like think about this season as like 3 separate arcs. You have the first arc where they're all separated and in the multiverse and everything, then you have the second arc which is sort of like back to basics, sort of the classic type episodes, but there's a reason for that, and then this third arc, they figure everything out and stuff, and it's the end. Yeah, the last 5 episodes are sort of like the final arc. So I kind of thought it'd be cool as well, because like the first 4 seasons are all 15 episodes instead of 20 like Pirates, and because of course we blew all of the budget on Pirates, so we kind of had to take some of the budget from Men on the Moon, so that's why it's only 15 episodes, of course. Obviously, there's no other reason for that. Yeah, so I thought it'd be kind of cool, like, it's almost like there's like a cliffhanger with the 15th episode, which would be like the season finale normally. And then you can almost like consider this next part like kind of like a long movie. It's kind of like with Avatar, like the Sozin's Comet stuff is just like basically just an Avatar movie. So it would this won't be quite in the same extent as Sozin's Comet, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so it's gonna take me some time. I'm really gonna be focusing on these episodes. You may see fewer videos here and there. You may see fewer Men on the Moon, so I'm really trying to make sure these last 5 episodes turn out to my liking, because this is it. This is all I got. So I could redo the season if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So yeah, so this is what we got. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna miss making this series. We've been making this series for I think about 5 years. You'd think that season 5, 5 years. I don't know if we started in 2020 or 2019, but it's been a fun journey. Really had a great time making this. I'm gonna miss it a lot, but yeah, we're gonna be moving on to some other stuff too. But yeah, before we talk about that, let's go ahead and talk about some of the movie type projects. So while I try to balance out stuff while I record some other things, such as, some of the series and everything, I'm going to try to get some more movie-type videos out. I want to do Waterlad next, Waterlad soon, the second installment. That's going to be fun. We've got some other stuff coming up, too. We've got the next Johnny Thunder video. We've got Guy and the Devil will be interesting. When that happens, I think by the time that we get to Guy and the Devil Volume 3, which might be the last one. I'll have to see how it goes. But, yeah, by the time we get to that, I think Men on the Moon should be done. I think Men on the Moon should be done in August, maybe, or September by the latest, I'd say. And I'll probably start filming soon after that, like in September, because I want to have it out for Halloween this year. So it's a big project. It's going to be the last one. I really want to go all out with this one. I've got DaVinci Resolve, so I can really go crazy. I've got some like interesting ideas and stuff like that for it. So I'm very excited to be doing that very soon. I just realized there's a piece of garbage that is not in the garbage can, so there you go. Also a very important part of the update video. I just threw something in the garbage, so that's something that just happened right now. Very cool. Anyways, though. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to doing that. Other stuff. I think Interlude is coming out this year. I don't know. it could be the last big project. You know, we haven't really had any anthology stuff this year, mostly because we've been focusing on Men on the Moon. It doesn't leave me as much time with anthology, but yeah, so yeah, that's been about it. You know, I've got a few. I want to try to get one movie type project out a month, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, don't worry, there's still some more movie type projects coming up. Yes, not quite as many this year because I'm really focusing on some other stuff right now, but not to fear, there still will be more pretty soon, so I'm looking forward to making more. It's been a fun year so far. I really enjoyed making these movie type projects. You know, of course we did Radioactive Serial Man and then Connor David, a Connor David movie for the first time in so many years. I didn't even realize, but I looked back and was like, wow, it's been a hot minute. I think shortly after I did this monster photo thing, I made a bunch of monster movies, which, you know, you never know, we may make some more. We've been kind of teasing it for a while, but, you know, it's more and more possible every day. But yeah, they appeared in The Mummy Awakens, I believe, so that was cool. And I think they appeared in some other stuff since then. There's, of course, the League of Adventurers or whatever. That's also something that we will probably be doing eventually again in the future, but not yet, but, you know, maybe one day, but I can dream, right? But anyways, though, yeah, so more movie type videos coming up. I think next year might be slightly larger as far as movie type videos. You know, I have to see what happens next year, but there's definitely a lot of things I want to do next year that I've been sort of putting off, like, for example, Hunters of the Paranormal 5 and everything. So anyways, that's about it with the movie type videos. Let's move on to some of the more series stuff besides Men on the Moon. Of course, we have Pirates and we have the Founding Fathers and some other stuff too to talk about as well. In fact, I'm going to talk about the other stuff first. So there will be some more comical issues very soon. I'm definitely planning on making the next comical issues episode in the next few weeks or so. It's on the schedule. It's on my little note card I got for stuff to do. So I'm thinking about it. I know what I'm going to do, and yeah, very excited. And yeah, don't worry, more comical issues coming up soon. It won't be very consistent, sadly, but I want to do this once a month, but no, it's not really a once a month series, sadly. So I'd also like to do some more Sherlock Holmes. I'm not really sure what the next one will be just yet. I've got a few ideas, and one of them I'm thinking might be the one I do next, so we'll see what happens. That's also a pretty inconsistent series. Same with James Bond, haven't done any of that. Those are starting to get a little more complicated, so it's kind of harder to do that on a more consistent basis, but I do want to at least release one more James Bond video this year. In fact, I don't even think we have released a single James Bond video. I don't remember if one of those ones came out this year or last year, but yeah, more James Bond. It could just be even once in a blue moon type series, maybe 2 a year or something like that. I don't know, but I would like to make some more James Bond videos. That'd be fun. Well, once again, not going to become a consistent series, sadly, but yeah. I have been thinking about if I should replace Men on the Moon with something, because for a while it used to just be basically Pirates, honestly, and the VA Pirate Show, and there wasn't really any other series. I've got a few other random series here and there that have been popping up. Of course, we have Sherlock Holmes, which will continue. We've got comical issues, which will continue. And now we have Founding Fathers as well, which of course will continue. But yeah, I've had a few different ideas. We've got Dinner Challenge, which is coming back, which I will do more of those. I was kind of surprised they only released one of those. I was oh, there's got to be at least 2 or 3, right? I was we're probably on episode 4 or something. Nope. I released one 11 years ago, or I think it's not quite 11. No, maybe it is 11 years ago. And then I did not make a single one again. Now, I'm going to say this, Smart Fortune probably won't return, sadly. The last time we really did a Smart Fortune thing was for a Pirates episode. So that's probably still dead. I mean, you never know. I don't know, I wasn't really a huge fan of it, even though I did a fair few episodes. I don't think we reached 10, but I know we did a few episodes. Maybe we did reach 10, I don't know. I haven't really thought about Smart Fortune in a while, to be honest, but Dinner Challenge, though, I think we'll probably be doing that again a little more. Cooking with Chef Lasagna, probably not, but Dinner Challenge for sure. You got all these old series that nobody remembers, but I remember, because I was there, but anyways, though, yeah, so I don't want to confirm anything. This is just me thinking, but there's potential for a Beatles series, even more than just the songwriting process stuff. We'll see. I'll be making more of those eventually. I don't really have anything lined up right now. The Good Day Sunshine one was something that I thought about last year and didn't make it until this year, but yeah, you know, I'll keep on listening to those Beatles tunes and see what kind of crazy things I can come up with. We just got Ringo in the series. He made a brief appearance in the first episode, I think. Or no, maybe it was the second one, I don't remember, but he's in one of those just as a voice cameo, but now we get to see him. We've got George in like the John video and stuff, so we got the gang there. We just gotta reunite them all together for a video, have all 4 of them there or something one time. But yeah, those have been really fun, really stupid, really silly. But I had some ideas for like some episodes that would be more than just writing songs, but like some other stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe this will become like the new like Men on the Moon. I don't think it will, to be honest, but it will definitely be something that I will continue with. So there we go. I think that pretty much covers all the stuff. Anthology, I think I'm going to move season 2 to next year. I think I really want to like hopefully try to spend a lot of time like working on season 2, so we'll see what happens with that. But it's still happening, I promise. Season 3 as well. I really want to do season 3 as well, so season 2 and 3 will happen. It's just it's a pretty big series, so especially season 2. Season 2 there's a lot of crazy stuff in season 2, so a lot of complicated stuff that I'm still very nervous about. So we'll see what happens with that, but it will be happening, and I will hopefully do it next year, maybe. Now, just because I film it next year doesn't mean it'll be coming out next year, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, though, let's talk about the things that are here, shall we? So, Pirates, just go ahead and talk about Pirates real quick. I think Season 12 will be starting this year. It will not finish this year, most likely, because Men on the Moon has been taking much longer. It's a longer season, and I'm also, like I said, taking my time with it. Normally, I probably would have started Pirates by now, I believe. I think I usually start in, like, April or May, usually. It's almost the end of June, so, yeah, but once I want to completely focus on Men on the Moon, besides like some other stuff that I'm doing too. And once that is done, then it will be Pirates time. So maybe, probably later this year, maybe like fall, or maybe like around like September or something, or maybe even just like after Guy and the Devil Volume 3, so I can just focus on that. But yeah, Men on the Moon, Pirates Season 12 is still happening, of course. Season 13 is confirmed. I'm thinking about Season 14. So yeah, there's a lot of Pirate stuff. I need to actually like sit down and plan more of Season 13 pretty soon as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Season 12 is going to be a little more like Season 4, which was like a more story-driven season. There were still like random episodes, and there still will be a lot of random episodes in Season 12, but eventually it's going to get to the point where it's mostly a storyline, so there's going to be an ongoing story throughout, and yeah, so it's going to be fun. We'll hopefully do it better this time. Season 4 was a disaster, but it happened, and it was fun. And yeah, so, but yeah, hopefully this one will not be as disastrous as Season 4. I don't really see it being that disastrous. I'm not even entirely sure how Season 4 got out of control, but yeah, it was still a fun time, like I said, though, and I still am glad that I did it, obviously, and I think there's some great stuff in there. But anyways, though, yeah, Season 12 is coming up this year, and it will finish next year, most likely. Or if I somehow get it all finished this year, which is incredibly unlikely, then wow. But yeah, it's probably not happening. But I'll hopefully make a good dent in it. And last and certainly least, we have the Founding Fathers and Founding Fathers Presents. I've not made a Founding Fathers Presents video in a while. I want to do it, but we'll see. Eventually I will sit down and do it, but I just have not really had the time or the energy to do it yet. But and I don't really know what to do it on. We do have like the big like Cold War one I still want to do, but I don't know what else. So I'm just gonna let it chill for a little bit and think about it more. But Founding Fathers Presents will still happen. It's just not yet. One day, yes, but not yet. Founding Fathers, however, obviously, we've got more episodes. We've got, I think, 6 more episodes left in this season. The seasons are short. They're just, like, 10 episodes. They're not really seasons. They're, like, arcs, because, like, it's just, like, there's no season numbers or anything. Why? I don't know. I just do things just because, to be honest. Just because it's kind of fun to differentiate things. Like, Pirates has seasons. Men on the Moon has seasons. This has arcs, but it does not have seasons. So, the first 10 episodes sort of form an arc. The first 10 episodes, the first, like, quote-unquote season, is definitely a lot different, because it doesn't really, like, form an arc, necessarily, but it kind of, like, I think, like, the first 5 episodes and then the second 5 episodes kind of, like, are 2 separate things, but I just sort of look at it as, like one arc, I guess, because it, like, has a big finale for the 10th episode. Then of course we got the presidency stuff, we got the, getting elected and everything for season 2. Then season 3 was the big presidency, and then season 4 is like this, aftermath of the presidency and everything like that. I have plans for a 5th arc, so I wasn't sure if I was going to, but episode 50 will be quite big though, so. But in fact, episode 50 is like sort of like a pretty big moment, because it's gonna decide the future of this series and sort of like where it's going, because this series will end as well, just like with Men on the Moon. It will end. It's not gonna continue on as long as Pirates. Pirates already has like 200 episodes already, man. This can't continue on for 200 episodes, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of things I still want to do, so don't worry, it's not ending anytime soon. In fact, the original ending that I had in mind, I've already kind of done it already, so but I have a different ending in mind now, so that's totally fine. But anyways though, yeah, so more Founding Fathers. In fact, hopefully 4th of July there will be a Founding Fathers episode, the next one, episode 45, which is crazy to think about. We've made it this far. We started in 2020, I think, or I don't remember when we started. We started pretty close to the time that Men on the Moon started as well. But Men on the Moon has more episodes. There we go. But anyways, yeah, because I use these are a little less consistent. I usually try to post one of these once a month. That's sort of my goal. Which was the original goal for, for comical issues, that didn't happen. But I think this arc should end this year. If not this year, then definitely next year, because, like I said, episode 50 is pretty big, so it's going to take a lot, so I don't know if I will do it this year. I would like to do it this year, but I do have to do a lot of things. I still have to prepare for it, because there's some big stuff. You see, I don't think anybody will be able to guess what it is, but I think also it's kind of like maybe also obvious too, so it's kind of like a weird thing where I just like say like it's gonna be big, and like I feel like people could guess, but also maybe they don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and I will make sure to pull it off to the best of my ability. It's something I've never really done before, so it's gonna be like a new thing for me, so it's awesome. It's not stop motion. I've done stop motion before. It's not stop motion. But anyways, yeah, so 4th of July, hopefully there'll be a new Founding Fathers. I do wonder though, what do they call 4th of July in England? Let me know. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of me rambling for about 17 minutes, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye!